All right, we are here with a couple of very special guests at Kinzua Point. Gentlemen, would you mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Dennis Nozzle.
My name's Jim Holden. We're the dam guys. We're in our uniforms today. Danny got his hats a couple years ago. We man the Kinzua Point Information Bureau palace up here at the point on the Kinzua Dam.
We are volunteers. We enjoy doing it. I believe this is our 5th season.
Yeah, we volunteered after reading a story in the Warren paper. And it's amazing. People in Warren I think they don't understand how many people come through. We've had anywhere from 20 to 80 people.
Just last week we had people from Alaska, Texas, Missouri, Michigan, besides Ohio, New York, New Jersey. We get them from all over the country, and they come to see the dam, the reservoir, and the bike hike trail, which is now the big draw besides the Kinzua Skywalk.
They're tremendously popular. In fact, we had several cars in the parking lot here when we showed up. People are coming here all the time, and the trails are expanding every year. It's the largest bike trail system between Boston and DC, and it's a real point of pride, or it should be, to people who live in Warren County.
What are some of the most common questions you guys get?
They want to know about the reservoir, when the dam was built. They started the dam in 1958. They finished it in 1965. The reason behind it was to save Pittsburgh from flooding. The dam now, the reservoir backs up 27 miles into New York State. At its deepest is about 130 feet. Has every type of fish you can think of in it. So they come here for the camping. There must be 30 some campgrounds run by the forestry department. The camping, the fishing, and the bike hike trail. Most of the people are interested in those aspects and the Kinzua Bridge. They think the Kinzua Bridge is right here in Kinzua, which, by the way, is an Indian term that means fish on a stick.
Really? So you learn something new every day.
There you go.
Yeah, the one thing that surprises me every summer is we get 1 or 2 people who either worked on the dam or whose parents worked on the dam.
Or whose parents used to live
Yes.
in the town of Kinzua.
That's right. Other questions, a lot of people don't know what to ask, and they'll come in and they'll say, what should we do? And of course we tell them to go visit Rimrock, to visit
Jake's Rocks.
Jake's Rocks, the car trail up there, the overlooks,
Bent
and to
Run.
visit Bent Run and the dam itself.
Bent Run is a waterfall, a natural waterfall right above the dam.
We have 2 other waterfalls here in the county that even most locals may not know about. I can never remember the names of them.
Logan Run and Hector Falls.
Hector Falls. I always want to say Hercules Falls. Hector is the name of it. But it's a great job for a couple of retirees. We both grew up here in the county. I was a Boy Scout when they finished building the dam. I got to see the valley with trees in it first of all, and then with no trees in it, and then with water in it over the course of 6 or 7 years.
I was actually a newspaper carrier for the Warren Times Observer, and was one of the first people walking across the dam because I won a promotional contest.
wow.
Yeah, I never got to do that. But everybody likes to brag, and I love to brag about how nice my hometown is, or my home county is. And people love to hear it. If they're up here for a week and they have no idea what to do, it's fun to tell them.
Yeah. What and to that point too, we all live here. We know how great an area this is. What would you tell someone that's coming here for the first time?
If you love the outdoors and you want to get away from the city, you came to the right place. You know, that view behind you is our Pennsylvania, not Philly or Pittsburgh or Erie or any of the big cities. When we talk about Pennsylvania, we talk about this, the outdoors,
Yep.
the camping, the fishing, the boating, the hunting, the skiing, all of that. That's the draw. The main draw now, the bike hike trails up at Jake's Rocks is the big draw, and the Kinzua Bridge.
Yeah.
That's the other thing most people want to see.
And there are a lot of other things, you know, it does rain every once in a while here in Kinzua Country. And we take a lot of pains to tell people that there are things to do here other than outdoor things. We tell them about the Historical Society, the Museum in Irvine, the Case Zippo Museum in Bradford, the Oil Museum in Bradford, shopping in both towns. We tell them about good places to eat. And there's a walking tour of downtown Warren. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do in small towns. A lot of people who come here are city residents. And there's a very definite culture shock. I mean,
Sure.
a lot of people who pull into our parking lot, we generally sit outside. They don't want to make eye contact. And here we are, you know, two retired guys in funny hats, and we're saying, good morning. And we don't want to be intrusive, of course, but we'll go up, we'll introduce ourselves. We'll say, I'll say, I'm Jim, my partner Denny's over there. If you have any questions or if we can tell you about anything, just, you know, wave at us and we'll be happy to talk to you. And it surprises them that somebody will do that. And then it pleases them. And they go away happy. We actually had a couple last week. They'd been on a hike and they pulled in a young couple. They said, is there any place we can go swimming? And we have this, the Kinzua Beach right over here. And we told them. And half an hour later, their car comes back in the parking lot. They just circled the parking lot, rolled down the window, said, we had a great time, thank you, and then they drove away. And that's a great rush for...
Oh, that has to make what you do absolutely worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how did the nickname the Damn Guys come about? I mean,
Actually, you know, sometimes we tend to stretch out our the truth or the explanation of things. And there was a couple, after we talked to them, were leaving the parking lot and they said, those damn guys. And the name stuck. So Jim likes to say we're the old damn guys, but
Or the damn old
I don't
guys.
like the word old in there. We just stick with the damn guys. And we do it every Friday. Unfortunately, the vacation bureau is only open up here Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. And we like the Fridays.
Another team does Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
And it's, you know, for us, it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just seeing nice people at good times. Although we did have a lady, we do not have cell phone service up here.
Right.
And this lady from New Jersey got out of her car and really took us to task, you know, this way. I can't get cell phone service. And if you look at the map of the Jake's Rocks area, they actually have two places where you can get cell phone service up on a mountainside. They got it marked, so if you need cell phone, you can get it.
Hey, it's the price you pay for what we have.
Yeah.
And to your point, that's a little bit of the culture shock that people coming from the city not used to not
Yeah,
having
they
cell
bring out their
service.
cell phones and there's no reception.
Uh-huh.
They can't make a call, they can't text, they can't receive messages.
On the other hand, we had a fellow in last week from Alaska, and I said, I'm sorry, you can't really make a phone call from down here. He said, I just spent 4 days on the Alcan Highway when I couldn't get cell phone service. It doesn't bother me at all. It's great. It's all your frame of reference.
Absolutely. Well, Dan, guys, thank you very much for that insight, and we really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming up and seeing us. Come back
Absolutely.
anytime.
Absolutely.